Okay, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy watching the weather here at home, Alana.
Hi, Brian. I need to know, did we do it? Did we save daylight? I slept through it.
It feels terrible. However it came out, it feels terrible.
We'll get a longer day out of it, though, a later sunset tonight. Let's take that live view right now. Did you spring ahead? Are you feeling it today? That's why we had to have above average temperatures. Help everyone get through it. Live view from Ensign Peak. The ABC4 camera always just highlights how gorgeous the Salt Lake Valley is. Let's talk about snow to date. Our valley snow hasn't been super robust, but we had a storm cycle to close out the end of last week, and it helped us get to 12.7 inches. The average this time of year in Salt Lake is over 45, so way off from that. Last winter, we had more than 27 inches at this time, but we do have an active pattern ahead of us, just not for today. Mountain snowpack healthy, which we like to see in the north. Not for everybody. We're sitting at 93% of average. You can tell where percents are healthy. We've bumped up in eastern Utah, but it's the south. They have seen record low, and unfortunately each dry day that goes by chips away at those percents. But wet weather is heading to southern and northern Utah. Live view from Utah Lake, really pretty clear skies out there. It's a gorgeous day. That mild southwesterly flow is a dry one, and it's allowed for temperatures to hit 71 in St. George, 61 right now in Salt Lake. We've got 50s and 60s in northern Utah, mid-60s in Moab. Beautiful day. Wasatch Front will see 50s with mostly clear skies over the next several hours. By ABC4 News at 10, upper 40s. Different than the freezing temperatures we saw at that time on Friday. What a difference a weekend makes. Doesn't stay forever, though. Our southwest flow noticeable on the satellite radar. A few clouds over near Elko and Ely. Wet weather potential does come back this week, and you're going to notice very similar to last week, Wednesday night through the close of the work week, we have wet weather, but it holds on for the weekend this time around. An active pattern setting up. Our futurecast will show you what I'm talking about. High pressure, the ridge that we saw over the weekend, sliding to the east today. That southwesterly flow dragging in some cloud cover. You see moisture over Arizona. We actually have a cutoff low moving through the desert southwest. It's taken a further southerly track, which means that moisture should stay out of the Beehive State. We could be a little unsettled towards southeastern Utah. And then we head into Wednesday. We are going to notice very windy conditions, and it's ahead of that wet weather. Atmospheric river hitting the coast, and some of those remnants will make their way to the Beehive State as we get later into the work week. Southwest flow with very gusty conditions by Wednesday night. Here comes the moisture. It sticks around into Thursday with mixed precipitation. Big picture shows that high scooting out of here. There's that low moving over Arizona with the moisture a little further south, but unsettled conditions as we break down the ridge. Very gusty conditions by the midweek, and as that wet weather moves in, unsettled with colder air. And so our gusty winds will switch direction as we head Thursday into Friday. A cold front will knock down our numbers, and that means precipitation type will vary yet again. We saw this happen last week, and we're going to do it all over again. Could start as rain, then become mixed precipitation and change to snow. Yep, scattered snow showers for your Friday. So these 60s are lovely. Enjoy them while you have them. 50s and 60s for tomorrow, 60s over in Moab. We're going to hit the 70s in St. George. And as you look at that area of high pressure, it really does illuminate the fact that we've got dry conditions. Zooming in, I want you to find your city, and you're going to notice those numbers in the 50s and 60s. For our St. George 7-day, we get dry skies Tuesday, the winds picking up Wednesday, rain by Thursday, unsettled in the south through the weekend. Here's the Wasatch Front, 60s for the next 2 days, but whipping winds by the midweek, rain and snow Thursday, scattered snow Friday that lingers into the weekend. It is going to be a very active pattern for the latter half of the work week, and we, of course, will keep you forewarned. The best and the worst in sports is right after this.